And we're off. Around the bend they go. It's going to be Astralis taking this first corner at a sharp angle. And they're going to slow down, pumping the brakes just a little bit as they make their way towards the hut.
Hit stop, oil check, tire change. Going about the motions. Now utility into the A site for Astralis. JW's been molly. There's nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Crims is at the back of the boxes with a quick tap. Flusher joins him on the ramp, and that's a 2K to start fnatic off. JW's pushed off the back of that Molotov. They may have burned him out, but they didn't hold him down as he takes down another. Magis will trade and into A, into the Berettas. Two of them, double damage, and only one man left up. It's Dupree.
And now we can see why he was our guy to keep an eye on, right? 1v4. Dupree. Oh, he's going to get knifed in the pistol.
And that's why you picked him. Good job, Harry Russell, with all the calls.
Wow, yeah.
Setting a precedent.
So it takes one round for the knife kill to come on in. How do they do it every time?
What do we do now? I mean, we're looking at M4 on Flusha. So he gets the knife kill, goes straight for the M4.
How did he get there?
How did I get here?
How did I get here? No, legitimately, how did he get? Did he walk ramp? He was hell at the start of the round. I actually missed that, but I don't even know. He must have walked ramp. There's no other explanation.
Oh man, Flusher is like this demonic entity.
Oh, S-tag fast down through the vents. The bomb's not with him.
Oh.
He does have a little trap there for JW. Speaking of the garage door gap that is outside, Golden tries to spam through the smoke. He's going to get a little bit of resistance, maybe even land one singular shot on the Magisk before they're able to cross towards Secret. Now, the thing that Astralis can do is wait, or they can go ahead and barrel down like Glaive has with this Tech 9. Breaks the control room vent, or window, I should say, and Crims lays close.
He will get one, but quickly traded, and another kill onto that B rotator Flusher. So now ramp is B is controlled by Astralis. Fnatic, they've cleared lobby, but it's no surprise that it's clear. Astralis have shown everything down on B, and Fnatic might want to get out of here with guns.
And the cool part is that Flusher got a knife kill in the first round so that he could drop an M4 over to, you know, the Astralis side.
What a nice guy.
That's a pretty good fellow right there, I have to say.
He could have bought the AWP. In theory, that, you know, there was a world where that would have come through. Nico did buy the AWP in the second round of Mirage after getting 4.
Nico don't play for Fnatic.
No, last game, Harry. I don't know if you remember.
Wait, Nico's going to Fnatic?
Those are the rumors.
I don't know if he fits in here, I guess, like maybe. But then who do you take out?
Exactly.
He's the sixth man in the rotation.
Yeah, that makes, yes, indeed.
Yes.
Well, yes.
Of course. Well, Astralis, quick force. It's S-tag in the vent, catching JW going down low, and Astralis just hit ramp and take B off the back of it. Lovely stuff. Or rather, cross outside. Not hit ramp, but yeah, either way, it's around for them. They're on the board nice and early. Fnatic forcing back in.
Are Astralis at boot camp? That's what it looked like.
Ooh.
Were they in the same room just then? I only looked up at the last second.
Keep our eye on it.
I can't believe I missed it. The one thing I wanted to see, well, there's a few things I want to see in this game, but that is one of them.
Okay. Weird
Let's
flex,
see.
but...
Look, Flusher holding down the ramp. He's got himself a scout.
One.
Bit of a tag, helped out by Golden outside. Gonna put things in the advantage of Fnatic, but literally for a second. And then Dupree is in with a double. He's pretty upset about getting knifed in round 1, as you could tell, and he's taking it out on Fnatic.
Poor Golden. You opened the door to a whole new depth of hell there in Decon. So we do see the plant come in, 2 alive still for Fnatic. And I think the name of the game for them is going to be Contain. Maybe they can do a little bit of damage to an exiting Astralis. Or maybe they don't want anything to do with it at all.
What's JW doing? What's he doing here?
He's a trickster, man.
He's a trapster. He's been caught. Device. Not letting him get out. And Brolin on the roof.
Oh, man. Probably just saying in team comms, probably just like, man, I told you not to knife him this early. My God, please. Please, man.
Yeah, that's really going to set Astralis off. They're not about that life.
Phone's going off, Harry.
Oh yeah, man, I should probably turn that off.
I I don't know why you got Trace to do your ringtone, you know?
Yeah, it really is a different tone every time. Please do mute it.
All right, so
Device isn't at the
Device is at home.
Maybe we have a smaller one, or maybe it doesn't exist at all. You've just put the seed of hope in our head.
That sounds like something I would do.
Make it up completely, fabricate it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
2-1, and the full eco for fnatic. This should be a clean sweep round for Astralis with only Brolin with weapons. He doesn't even have weapons. He has one, singular. It's the MP9 on the A site, Flusher with the Julies.
What you on about? Flusher's got 2 weapons in his hands. Look at him.
Flusher is a weapon.
Wow.
Oh, and look at the vent. Look at JW, right? He's doing his signature move. He's waiting in the vent. This is disgusting, man. This is actually gross. Like, this is the most rancid thing you can do on Nuke, is sit in the vent with your knife out to stab someone who tries to vent drop. Now, JW isn't actually doing it the old-fashioned way. He's waiting down at the bottom. But Astralis are literally in the A site. Like, they are walking in. The dual Baratta's on Flusher. Looking for a bit more. The molly burns him out, but actually, we're into a 2-on-2. There's a chance that fnatic are able to get away with something cheap. Oh, no. It's almost the kill onto Device. But that nade is going to seal Golden's fate. There it is, Astralis. They get off to that 3-1 start. And now we got the investment ready to come through for fnatic. Homie!
You know, Glaive does the old, haha, I'll molly it, but I won't hold it, as he mollies the back vent. Flusher comes out wide with the Julies. Maybe he was expecting a teammate to cover him, but Glaive just gets shot in the back from that. And it's still fine for Astralis, but things like that are how the round can fall apart. A full stack on that A site, and nothing working out, or at least not the round. They get some good damage. fnatic buying into the 5th. And even then, this first buy is pretty weak, right? They got the AWP, but the utility is a miss, and no kits. Golden wants to avoid any AWP in the door, but Astralis delayed with theirs. Going fast outside behind the smoke. It's going to be Magis dropping down. 2 more to be found, but they're fighting red instead. Glaive inside a lobby with S-Tag, and with the AWP in hell, Device might just go right past it. Oh, he gets drawn away by Crims. Golden gets the kill, but Dupree follows up. Now the AWP comes to life for JW, and it rotates back into the A site. Magis may be lower, but Flusher has already found himself in this position. Astralis taking ramp to go B. Ramp is free, and so as a result, they should be ready for Flusher in this lower site.
Just want to quote a tweet here that I'm seeing for the first time in 21 minutes. Astralis versus the stabby Swedes. Man, whoever thought of that one? A flash, a pan, a brilliance, that's for sure.
Yeah. What a clever guy. I could just tell by the wordplay there that that's a smart dude.
But they call him Big Pun.
Big Pun, man, yeah. Magisk, he's down here in the vent, trying to be a big problem for fnatic to deal with. Crims is rapping. Brolin's going to try and tiptoe down, and he meets his maker, Magisk. They're holding the line. Glaive can be supported as well on a whim, so Crims landed that dink. It's a nice little shot to find. JW slowly in through ramp. There's so much time ticked off this bomb. This is just going to have to be a save, so Astralis up 4-1. And that was a 3-on-4. But they end up winning out with 3 players still surviving at the end of it. Now, JW hidden in the corner that nobody checks. And nobody's checked it again. But now they know he's here, and they do remove him. They get the AWP out of his hands, and they bring it with them into round number 6.
Nice try. But maybe switching to the AWP after that USP kill could have been the way out for him. S-Tag was plenty of health, so... Yeah, but this is that kill there from S-Tag, right? Astralis ready for the B player. It's a bit of a go-to, right? Your ramp player drops. They knew JW was hell and heaven with the AWP after he kills Dupree. And yeah, there is some sort of boot camp going on.
Yeah, he's sitting next to somebody. Somebody's high-fiving, fist-bumping. Maybe even tub-thumping. We don't know.
That's cool, though. We see, you know, even like Na'Vi have like a split boot camp. You know, Simple and Electronic went home, and the rest of them were still together with Blade. So, you know, depends on your team, really. Oh, dear.
Man.
Oh, no. Not the rifle.
No, they get knocked down, but they ain't getting back up again, right?
Thank you.
Device, he actually rails Flusher in through the wall. And now...
Oh, the flash kill!
Oh, S-Tag
Wow,
kill Crims with a flash. How's that, right? They're knifing on the Fnatic side. Astralis are killing with utility. We knew they were good with it, but you're not meant to kill with the flashes, S-Tag. Oh, there's a nade to round it all out, and Astralis 5 on the board.
Surely.
This is a weird, like, so we got knives on one side, and then we got non-lethal utility finding kills on the other.
99 damage through the smoke onto Crims. Yeah,
we have to see it. There has to be a replay.
Yeah,
after he kills JW pushing door, he does 99 damage through the smoke onto Crims, and then I guess just throws a flash.
I'm upset, man. I can't believe Jakey missed that, honestly. I'm just gonna...
We all expected it.
Everyone knew it was coming. Why weren't we watching the S-Tag flash?
Oh dear. 5-1. This is a dominant start. But Fnatic are buy back in, and they're going to look to put a stop to it. Fast smoke out the door, but the molly goes past it. It doesn't extinguish the glaive. Bit of a precarious position, and yeah, he couldn't get out alive. Brolin spots a man in the hut, but a quick reload coming through. Dupree runs away with the bomb, but Flush has already flanked Ramp. Golden's dead at B, and Magis is down as well. They need the bomb back. Flusher won't give it away for free. And Device with a quick shot back to the tech. Doesn't want to fire too many bullets. Flusher's going to come through when he can, and he will. Dropping another, and that's the only player who had the bomb under his control. The rest are in lower. This is fallen apart for Astralis.
Well, it was a 2-on-4. Now a 1v3 for S-Tag. He does still have a smoke to finish someone off with if needed, but it's going to be the nade down in him as he gets up the top of the ladder. Yeah. And it's quite the fall from grace for S-Tag there. Fnatic in with their second, and now this is heating up a little bit, and that's good, man. I didn't want, you know, I love this new Astralis. I think a lot of us do, but I didn't want them to come in today and just like churn it out immediately on Nuke, set us up for a quick game. I wanted something close. I want to see Fnatic looking vintage, looking good. And yeah, the fact that they're already trying to get this back on track is a good showing thus far.
Yeah, when they did play at Cologne, albeit different roster for Astralis with Bubsky debuting, Astralis 16-5'd them on Nuke. The train map went to overtime, so keep that in mind. Dominant history, but not one that Fnatic are looking to repeat. Oh, Golden, he just gets away by the skin of his teeth. Device can go lower, but up in heaven is Brolin with the scope, sees above the smoke. They really want to trifle any more outside. There's 4 here for Fnatic if you count the Heaven player as well. So Astralis finally ducked down lower. Actually, it's patrolling. Flush has done the same. Again, like this same rotation for Fnatic. Golden's at least going to take up ramp, but it's as S-Tag's already gotten out. Golden needs to be very careful as he walks into the crossfire. Astralis now going B, but they know Flusher is here.
Oh dear, the Molotov forces him to take the fight. And while he does get one, that is it. Magis now looking over here towards Secret, gets into the vent. JW get a Molotov off the stairwell, but Magis still in with the P, goes back for Brolin, back in with another, but JW will trade. And it's all kept even. Dupree and S-Tag left up in this one in the 2v2. One player wrapping decom, one trying to hit window, and both players up high for Astralis. Trying to rise above it all, and down goes Crims on the first. JW followed up on 2 as well, and it's a great start from S-Tag here. 6 on the board for Astralis. I will say, S-Tag, like, I think for a lot of people, he was like someone you got really excited about the moment it was announced that he was joining Astralis, right? The fact that we had to wait, everyone was like, man, that sucks. But my word, was it worth the wait? Yeah. Like, he has been the highest rated player on Astralis since joining. It's absolutely unreal that, like, you could bring someone into this squad who were, for the longest time, the best team in the world. And then he manages to be better than all of them.
Yeah, they've really turned him into a star. He's the top 4 rated player in the Pro League right now, only below Config, Blame, and Simple.
A lot of Danes there.
Yeah.
Not the normal Danes that we name.
We do know that Danes are pretty damn good at Counter-Strike. Complexity.
Very, very unfair, by the way.
Not fair, yeah.
You know, your country doesn't have many people in it, and it feels like half of them are, like, really good at CS.
Yeah.
And the other half... I don't know, man. Work harder.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you'll get on Astralis one day. This roster seems to be building and building by the second. 6-2. S-Tag, quite the start. 13 kills to his name, and we're only 9 rounds deep. And the fact that Astralis molly Flusher off of that silo as well. Like, what a grimy way to get the B opener as well. Flusher dropping B has been expected every time for Astralis, especially when they get the ramp lurk kill on Golden or JW rotating. Sneaky, sneaky Danes down towards the lower bomb site. S-Tag again, lurking lobby. Astralis with all the control in the world. fnatic don't know. They've gone from these 4-man outside setups to now just a main cross player and someone at the back of garage hoping that Astralis rat main or try and take hell. So fnatic, they can guess, but they don't know that Astralis have nearly everyone down in the B bomb site. At any point, Astralis could open the door and plant the bomb, and that's eventually what's going to happen. Question is, how soon will those rotates come through? Will fnatic get impatient, try and take position? Astralis now throwing grenades, making it very clear where they are. Flusher smoked and mollied off, can't do a thing. S-Tag waiting as long as he can inside of the lobby. More waves of utility for Astralis, burning everything out as Flusher waits patiently on the ramp room. It's a 5-on-5 retake for fnatic. I say that, no kit in this rifle round for fnatic. Dear, oh dear. Is it? Are they even going to go for it?
Is it a unicorn round where everyone stays alive? It might be.
fnatic want the kill, right? Like, they want something given away. They're looking for a lurker. They're hoping Astralis have someone hanging around. But yeah, at this point, it's done. They don't get any kill that will tempt them into that B bomb site.
Oh my goodness, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen?
It might just.
The unicorn round in honor of Henry G. And here it is, 7 on the board for Astralis, and all 10 still alive.
Don't see that every day.
Now also, Hugo,
Hi.
what do you think's got a bigger population? Denmark or London?
Well, London, definitely, right?
Yeah, London does.
Yeah.
Almost double.
That's just one city.
That's just one city. And
fair.
the UK, mate, like...
Yeah.
You know,
No,
England,
mate, wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait till
That's
tomorrow.
true. So,
I don't
maybe...
know. England is my favorite city, I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
England is a
is my
pretty good
favourite
one, man. Like, you go there, they got some great pubs. It's all...
Something about like chips and french fries and stuff.
Oh,
Anyway,
that's smart for
yeah.
fnatic. Yeah, Molly down the vent to start the round. Not in the door where it's going to get smoked, but in lower where S-Tag has to commit. And he commits to his death. Sinking with the ship. But Astralis going back outside anyway. Smoke's being lined up from the spawn. JW coming up from B. He's about to get this info ahead of time.
Ooh, the molly missing. That doesn't happen normally when Astralis are in the server. So JW knows he's lucky, knows he is that wonder child to be allowed to go peeking over the top. Silence across the map right now as Astralis stack up back here in the lobby. But JW, he saw that Molotov as like a greeting card, you know, like inviting him in. And so he is aggressed all the way through outside. He knows that it's not an outside play. And so right now, there are a lot of bodies for fnatic ready to be thrown at this upper site if needed. And boy, will they be needed. There's the wrap from Magis. JW now arriving. And he's dropped the bomb. It's into a 3-on-2. They know that JW's here. Device gonna drop down the vent, and he leaves Magis to fend for himself. He said, you know what, man? The old saying, leave every man behind, and that's what he's done. Molotov into the site, gonna force Device out into the open. Given a second chance at life, but Flusher cuts it short. Magis now left in the clutch. Lots of damage done. Spamming to deny this peak. And he feigns the reposition. Bomb is planted for him. There's a lot of players keeping an eye on this. They close the door onto Magis. He's spraying, but he can't get them off the bomb. So fnatic will get a parting gift off to Golden at least, but it's still another round for the Swedes.
Yeah, that's a nice try for Device, right? Like dropping lower and planting. It's the best they can make in a bad situation. But that round is won somewhat by JW getting that info outside. The rare missed Molotov for Astralis lets him see that those outside smokes, it's all a fake. And Astralis are going back to upper. fnatic is so ready for it. And they trade to a point where Astralis just have to go desperation into that B bomb site.
Oh, that's a duck.
Yeah,
Sure.
I worked that out as well. Last map. Took me some time though.
Wow, guys, we've done a lot between us today.
Yeah,
Don't hire us to be your private eyes.
we'll do it in the public instead.
Yes. But also not at the same time, unfortunately. We're going to see Debris aggress all the way around to CT Blue. Takes this shot onto Golden towards spawn and lands it. Beautiful shot.
Is that a purposeful smoke for Astralis that lands like just on the window ledge so you can't get these little gaps? Or is that JW getting cheeky with it? He's looking for one. It is an Astralis smoke, but yeah, usually you find gaps there. JW waits for the fade, and he finds two, dropping the bomb and backing up, giving Astralis that respect at least. They have the yard, but fnatic have the man advantage.
What a weird round this has played out to be. S-Tag about to have a friend in flusha. But flusha playing close, smoke with an AWP, as we all suspected he might in this game. It's not really going to pan out for him there. S-Tag best him with the AK. So now we have an even number fight, even almost an HP on dupreeh and JW. 40 seconds left on the clock. Bomb not planted. Back now just recovered from dupreeh. JW holding a tight, close angle here in hell with Crims playing above. This is about to get really scary. dupreeh the first to fall. That's going to prompt a lot of movement around the map.
Yeah, despite S-Tag getting the ramp pick, it didn't seem like the player in hell, I think it was JW, was ready for that wrap round. So he gets caught after Crims gets a kill upper. Brolin's already B. They can't afford to plant for him. He could drop the bomb and win the round. The cover's there, and it's a safe plant for Device. S-Tag, oh, close shots, can't convert. Device in the clutch. 1-on-2, he's got the AWP, and he's going to aggress towards the door. Remember, bomb not planted for here, so he can't hang around forever. Well, fnatic could stick that defuse. This time they have kits. So all the more reason to hang around. Brolin coming back in late. Device is patient, and he should have this shot. He does. Now the one-on-one. Crims from the window, giving away his position. Device, does he reposition, or does he hang around? Now he's realized he's not upper. He's on the bomb. Already sticky. It's a fake, though. Device is running in, and he doesn't know. Going for the quick shot. Crims wins the fight, and fnatic just enough time for the defuse, and a free AWP at their feet. They find 4.
And you wonder about the repositioning there, and you think, okay, Device, could you have, should you have, would you have, gotten out of the decon door and perhaps taken that fight in a different angle, but just a weird round all the way around.
Yeah, there's going to be so much like, JW did turn around, but it was just a little too late. S-Tag already got deep. Yeah, there's just going to be so much familiarity, so many mind games in a game like this. You know, flusha said coming into the game that, like, oh yeah, preparing for an Astralis without Glaive is actually harder than preparing for an Astralis with Glaive. But you have to keep in mind, it's not just Glaive calling the shots here for Astralis. Magisk taking over a lot of the duties there. So harder than ever to know what Astralis are going to do. flusha AWPing more and more nowadays over JW. Can be map dependent, but we are seeing that for fnatic. Probably won't come through on the second map, that being Inferno, one that JW does enjoy. But for now, he's going outside.
Oh, but bested by Magis to open up the round. Magis trying to run the gauntlet, somehow gotten by. dupreeh does not get so lucky, however. Glaive almost offering up that kill to flusha, but he's still alive. The flash is good. Glaive, I don't know how he's still going. I don't know how he's been given this room. And there it is. flusha will promptly take it away. Now this bomb is dropped outside, and you're going to note a little keen problem here in that Magisk, on 10 points of health, is all the way down at B, and so that means both these players are very, very alone. But fnatic, they don't seem too aware that someone has gotten down. You know, like, they get a lot of kills outside. They haven't heard anything to give away that there could be someone down lower. S-Tag, that's impressive to be ready for Golden, but he wasn't ready for Crims, and so Magisk finally arriving from B, and now fnatic are considering it, right? They haven't seen him in quite some time, and so Brolin will get the better of him. fnatic arriving at 5 and thriving as well, as this has started to come up in their favor in these last couple.
Yeah, they've had a lot of solutions to this outside control that Astralis always go back to on T-side Nuke, right? Whether that being putting a lot of players there, or JW coming in from lower and confirming the fakes. fnatic have had some nice setups, but still losing the half currently. Astralis, back to the smokes. All too familiar. Moving behind red quick. Golden hasn't seen a thing yet. JW Again on the right, we got flusher AWPing ramp still. Dupree above main. Golden's got one as he peeks out from the credit card, and he will get away. Dupree can't trade, and so Astralis down B, but there's no question about it. Fnatic already know, and they've sent JW in tow to deal with it. Molly in the vent just to buy more time on those rotations, but Fnatic are not making any risky moves just yet. Crims is looking at the vent. Still aware of the lobby, that of which does contain a man. That man is S-Tag. The orbs here as well. Bomb plant can be allowed. JW's in the site. Magic doesn't realize he's gonna wait. Oh dear, does Magic clear this? Is he ready? No. JW could be the thorn in the side of Astralis. They have no idea. And with every second that goes on, this position gets better. JW finally gives up the mantle. Glaive close on ramp, gonna push the AWP, and he does find flusher. Not ready for the second though. Golden swiveling and getting the kill. S-Tag coming in vent behind Crims. He could stab him right back.
Yeah, neither of the two remaining players are in the site. This is... Oh, S-Tag seen Crims.
Oh.
Does beat him in the head-to-head. This is a very weird round. Dupree needs to save the day. He needs to get it all back under control, and that's what he's done. He peels the attention away, allows S-Tag to double up. And Astralis, they do put 8 on the board.
Everyone's swapped positions. Fnatic are going, guys, we cleared B. They're not in secret. They're not in B. Where are they? And they're still on the A site. Meanwhile, Astralis going, guys, we've cleared B. Where are they? No, you haven't. They're still dark. This is a crazy game right now.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, they're sneaking. They're in your floorboards. They're in your walls.
Where else, Hugo?
You don't want to know, Trace. You don't want to know.
They've been there since the beginning. That's for damn sure.
Every moment.
For S-Tag, he's got several moments so far in this half. The first half between these two teams, mind you. S-Tag almost up to 20. He really has found his new groove. Not quite the Emperor, but he is running the show right now for Astralis.
JW wants to get hypnotizing with this Deagle, but he's just turning around between two. He could have had a free kill onto Magis, but instead Astralis patented back outside late in the round. They catch him moving. Golden's got to patch this wound. He's moved towards the garage. The bomb is crossing. Molly down, cuts off the positions that Fnatic can be in. That smoke gives Golden at least the room to get out, but he's getting abused, bombarded by the utility. Flash keeps him blind, and Astralis gets so much control. Look at the wrap coming in for Glaive. Golden buys time with one. Dupree mollying out Crims, getting the kill after his departure from the round, and Astralis a man up. There's that wrap from Glaive, and it's all on Flusher.
Oh, Deagle does get one, but that is it. S-Tag, once again, so alert, so aware. 19 on the board for S-Tag. He's looking so damn good right now. 3 of his teammates have 19 kills between them. So he is absolutely blowing us away. And blowing Fnatic away, to his credit. So look, we got Dupree and S-Tag, just 2 guys hanging out, having a good time. That's cool.
Nothing wrong with that. Astralis, they tend to agree, 9-5, a dominant T side, and S-Tag down the vent as well. The low economy for Fnatic, limited utility to stop this. Fnatic want the lobby push. They want to get in the face of Astralis. And they might just do that. Glaive is waiting for it, so patient inside. Ooh, he spots the legs. Will JW go back for more? Bit of a tag off the Deeg. Flusher coming in while the attention is diverted, and he's got a backstab to Glaive. Not with the knife, but the CZ will do instead. Dupree continuing the spray. Crims is pushed in, and that smoke might fade. Not to the favor of Dupree. With the bomb, needs to get out alive. How has he done so much damage? Through the smoke, Golden, great shot. The Deegs of Fnatic can come up top trumps. Brolin's grabbed himself an AK and gotten out of the lobby. Astralis are all yard and B.
Oh, Deagle.
Oh dear.
Dropping Dupree. Magisk will get the trade, but wrapping outside. Remember when Crims almost died to the smoke spray? Yeah, I don't either, because he's just found Magisk, leaving it all on S-Tag in a 1v3. Now, as we've said, this guy is head and shoulders above the rest of the squad right now, but this is asking a hell of a lot of him. He knows that Crims is out by red. The other 2 for Fnatic are actually down on B, so Crims is all alone here. S-Tag not sticking around to find that out. Drops down towards B. Flusher holding from the vents. Olin has left and is now outside. So Flusher's now the guy who's alone at this B side of the map. That frees up a chance at the plant, but Brolin should get this all locked in, and indeed he will. It's 6 on the board for fnatic at the end of the first half of play. That CT side slowly but surely grinding to a start. And Astralis holding on to that lead, now move into the CT half of Nuke. You're gonna have to join us in just a moment, because this first half, it's over and done with. But this Scandinavian showdown is continuing in just a moment.
Dark doesn't faze me anymore. I can see my tears change to gold. Yeah, yeah. I don't care, no, I don't care. Yeah, yeah. I don't care. I said, 'cause baby, every fucking time you've played me, you should know that I don't give a single about you and your words. All the times you lied to me, I took notes. I don't know what to say. I thought you loved me, but you and I know people come and go away. Sun is low, that's my time to shine again. 'Cause baby, every fucking time you play me, you should know that I don't. What you finna There's no defense, I'll buy it if I want it. I'm going supersonic, come on, beg for it. Alright, okay, running out of luck. Too much in my cup, Nishi run it up. Why you always tripping like you top? 'Cause you not my team pop. Shawty, I know. Why you always tripping like you top? 'Cause you not my team pop. My team pop. Who really got the block, Sipping to rock in a cop car, They say they wanna party with us, 12 that's and how much be that boofy, it's a la. My feature price bigger than your bank account. You talk about it, but don't show us that about. These boys only flexing with that allowance. We swimming in the shower. I'm only f***ing you if your toes cute. Brown skin, goddamn, that's my soul food. I'm winning for the record, check your memo, bro. Generation of destruction, you're
Things have piped up around here, but that does not mean that you should be dabbing. No, sir, no way, not today. It's going to be Astralis and fnatic going toe-to-toe on Nuke, and we are ready to jump back in the action. Harry, Hugo, and myself. Well, you know what the routine is. You know what the deal is. And so far, things are looking all right for Astralis, who are getting flashbang kills. And sometimes dancing on the back of that. And here we're ready to jump into a pistol round with Hugo Byron of Brighton Beach.
Yes, indeed. Back to the action, back to the A site, and back to old familiar ways for Dupree. Him a device, quick tapping back for fnatic, and this round is already done by the looks of things. It's just Golden in the door, and fnatic try and full push into A. They get denied, they get delayed, and it's the USPs that come out on top. A radiating display for Astralis here on Nuke.
Like a radiating noise almost.
Yeah, it's like...
really electrifies the soul as soon as it happens.
Yeah, it's like dropping the headset off a cliff or something.
Just throwing your headset across the room and then yoinking it back by the wire.
Maybe fnatic might do that, you know?
Who would ever do that?
I don't know, man.
I mean, who would eat a, like a vegan wrap? I guess you would, so. Anyway, F in the chat for Harry. And everyone else can cat jam away. Here we go. The squeaky push is going to get answered stiffly by Majestic. And a very, very fast round, all things considered. Astralis doing what we thought they would do, considering the, well, the stack of weapons stockpiled.
And the Glock pile that flies out the door. Brolin hits the surf on main. Stylish, but nothing comes behind it. Magis mows down 3.
Well, it's like I always say, Hugo. As long as you look cool doing it, then you're probably cool.
Yeah, dude, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
What's your excuse, Harry?
I try and look cool doing it, man.
Yeah, and that's all you can do, man.
Oh, the triple nade.
That's brutal.
Nothing like the blind nade kill. Device couldn't even see him. Doesn't matter. Doesn't make a damn difference. He's got the angle down.
Also, Glaive is so lucky to have just made it across there. JW was jiggle peeking the red angle as opposed to checking for someone crossing a secret.
That damn angle.
Exactly, man. Sucks for Brolin as well. It's like, he's all happy. Man, I finally get to play around on the T side. Oh, no, wait. I had the 3 nades, didn't I? You remember who you're playing against there.
Flasheroo, Glaive not going with it, though. That might only sell the fact that there's no one here, guys. Don't worry about it. We don't have secret. Molly down for Astralis, buying more time. Glaive about to get the drop. There's so many players coming. The bomb as well. This could be the round in the palm of his hand, and he's dropped 2 already. The bomb flying towards him. Flusher late to the party, and Glaive just biding his time. No rush, he's got grenades. May as well get the full value, the full usage out of it. Get smoked off by his teammate, and no, fnatic, you can't have the bomb back, it's ours. Above main is JW, tap on a scout, and a D down for Device. He does do it in the end. Just Flusher stuck in the yard, and Astralis, they're not scared. They're just peeking him with the flashbangs, all going out wide, and that's the round done and dusted.
Yeah, and even, dropping that Molotov on the backside of red, that's enough right there to put a pin in the round. Or a nail, or whatever you want to put in there. It's like dropping your mouse, I guess. No one saw that one coming. Fnatic definitely didn't see Glaive.
And that's the 1 kill they got in the round.
At least it was pretty.
Not much is pretty for Fnatic right now, right? Losing the pistol, now the hole being dug deeper. 12-6 for Astralis, a broken buy for the Swedes.
They're going to try the vent drop, though. It worked so well last time, they've gone back to it. Well.
Intarnation.
Oh, dear. Flusher.
Get him out.
How's he going to pull this one off, then? This will be the best 1v5 ace we've ever seen. This is it.
It's just the sheer amount of, just firepower. And you got to take that into consideration, especially whenever you're trying to flood the squeaky door. We're talking about fire superiority at that point, and it's well in the hands of Astralis. 13-6. They don't look to slow down. Neither do we.
If there was like one team that are going to use utility to stop a squeaky rush, it's Astralis, and they're going to be doing that every round, And then they all just start spamming it. Like, there's 4 players spamming at the door. Like, how do you even survive that? The answer is, yeah, you don't. And for Fnatic, that little trick of the trade really is not giving over the results they were hoping for. They've decided maybe we try it again. But this time, Device is going to try and beat them to the joke, and there he is. Takes down Crims. Outside control now for Fnatic, but it's being contested.
This is over.
Glaive lining up the God Flash. Magiskin with a double. And oh my. There might have been a nice recovery from Fnatic at the end of that first half, but this is looking like an Astralis that's looking to go flawless here on their CT side.
The doctors can't even prescribe or diagnose what's wrong for Fnatic. How are they supposed to recover from this beating? 1 on 4.
I'll describe it.
Yeah?
Problematic.
That's 1 word to do it, Trace. But it's not anywhere near going to get Fnatic out of this hole.
Nope. But I can tell you about another hole if you want to hear about it.
Not sure I do, but go ahead.
Okay, Cloud9 taking on Team Liquid over on the B stream. Not sure where your brain was, but mine definitely wasn't wrapped around the idea that Cloud9 are up 14-7 currently over Team Liquid on Dust 2. Mind you, their map pick, they'll go to Inferno, like any good series does.
I mean, you know, Cloud9, 1 major, Liquid
0.
0.
Oh.
Yeah, as we all know, you don't sleep on Cloud9. It's just not what is done. And Liquid, maybe woken up on the wrong side of bed.
I don't think you can wake up on the wrong side of bed if Moses is there.
Is that a statement from experience, Trace?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because he kicks you onto the floor. So you don't wake up on any side of the bed.
Yeah.
Well, right now, Astralis, they might have an early night if they have their way, 14-6, and fnatic forcing it's all they can muster. Galil's AK's not much grenades behind it. He opts out on device. The first round he got it, he pushed hard. That just shows where Astralis are right now. They're not waiting around in the yard, passive positions. No, they're pushing the boat out. They're getting in the face of fnatic, and great utility so far. These CT flashes outside, blinding flusher on top of Silo last round. Not much fnatic can even do about it. You can see how delayed they are to even getting to the blue boxes outside because, you know, we've seen some grenades in the past. And we will see some more in the future. But for now, it's flusher keeping up the pressure on ramp. S-Tag on the other side. Smokes late for fnatic. They only have 3. But that's just enough.
And so in they go. They're going to try and get across behind them. They do have JW creeping close to main. And flusher dealing with Dupree in this upper site. Now, is that going to put a seed of doubt in Device's mind? He's still down towards B. Certainly doesn't look like it. He's still holding secret. There's 3 bodies on the other side. Device flashed off the angle, but he's still looking for a fight. Puts up 1, but that is his journey. Cut to a pretty abrupt end. However, the rest of Astralis, they will answer the call. Crims and Brolin left in a 2-on-3, but they're not looking for a plant. Instead, they're pushing S-Tag at ramp. He's already got a bad feeling about this. He's repositioned. And has he really just torn this attempt at a ramp duel apart? Like, how's he even done that?
He's so smart, dude. You could see his brain whirring when he was on ramp. He was about to move, and he's like, actually, I'll just wait 1 more second. He stops, flusher peeks him, gets the kill. Immediately reads the fact that they're pushing him on B. They haven't planted, but they've got the sight what's going on. And yeah, it's great to see him on the T side as well, how much freedom Astralis give him, whether he's taking it away or they're allowing him to do so. You always see him lurking out ramp with great timings, wrapping hell, getting into lower, just being a nuisance. And obviously he's a guy who's always vent diving for this team as well. So yeah, just keeping up his strong performance inside of this roster. Top rated player for the team right now, and no doubt about it, Glaive dodging shots, jumping over them, nades outside. Roland's a bit scarred, he's a bit scared, and he's going to back off from there.
Yeah, speaking of scarred and scared, well, this was Astralis' pick. So we'll go to Inferno after this, after they've decided they've had enough of Nuke and they're tired of playing it. They'll win the round that's required. And then we'll go on into Inferno. Train should we need it as a 3rd.
Does feel like an inevitability at this point. fnatic yet to field a T-side round.
It's synchronous.
It's simplicity. Bit of a ramp crunch for fnatic. S-Tag. This is a one-and-done spot. Surely no more than a couple.
I would never say that about S-Tag, man. There's 1. Not done yet. In with 2. And then finally laid to rest. Device on the rotate. Flashed out. And so ramp room does get taken by fnatic, but at quite the cost.
Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. It's down to the B site for fnatic. And Astralis, they haven't rotated anyone down. Dupree takes the vent, and so he will be here just in time. They can't plant for him. He's been loud about his rotation. Crims, legs sticking out. Dupree doesn't see it. Golden's above him as well. Can be wall banged out, and Crims is going to shut the door. Little finger in the face of Dupree, but he's only buying time for his team coming through on the ramp side. Crims waiting for the swing, hoping it swings in if he stands close enough. Golden caught by the orb, and the door goes everywhere, both directions at once. Crims finds a kill, but they're just going to run him down. Of course they are. It's Astralis on their map pick, 16-6. What a dominant showing, what a dominant start. But we do have Inferno around the corner. Good map for fnatic, and hopefully one they can show us on, because right now